About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves.
Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And our pitcher tonight, Warren Spahn. Singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
And stepping in for Boston, Hannes Wagner. Not close with that one. And that's how this series begins.
7-16.
Trying to bunt his way on. And foul ball. Next offering misses. And it's 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Gets him swinging with that screwball. It was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement. But the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Now here is Hank Aaron. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That one is absolutely belted. Acuna moving back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. This team is aggressive on the bases, Chris. They lead the league in stolen bases for a reason.
Yeah, with this lineup, singles can turn into doubles or triples. It's all about how you come out of the box. Such a fun team to watch, Boo. Let's see if they can run away with this one.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Manny Ramirez. Yeah, that skips into dirt. Ramirez matched a homer in his last game. And another ball.
2-0 the count.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a ball popped up. Bregman settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, and pitching in this game, Roger Clemens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the history of baseball.
Yeah, Boogie's got some of the best strikeout stuff in the history of the game. Over 4,000 career strikeouts. We'll see how many he's got today.
Bottom of the first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And there's the strike. Clemens, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ellie De La Cruz will hit next.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Clemens checks over to first, and he's back. That one the other way. Wagner off balance feed. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now the DH, Chipper Jones. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. De La Cruz leads off first with one away. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. And the 1-0. High fly ball, right field. Aaron gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, he's leading the National League in runs scored, and it's kind of a weird individual stat, but I tell you what, somebody's got to plate those runs, and it seems like he's right in the middle of all those big innings that they've been having this season. We'll see if he can be a catalyst in this one.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get them going a little bit.
And that's a base hit. De La Cruz around third. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now a chance for David Justice. And a strike. Justice recently taking home Player of the Month honors. One run across in the frame so far here in game one of this three-game set.
Ball one.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work.
Come on, Bob. That's a strike.
Teammates and the coaches,
Come on, man.
appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball two.
And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Pickoff throw. Matthews gets back easily. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. On the ground to the left. Wagner slings it across.
He's out.
That's the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, Willie Mays digging in now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch just misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 strikes.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Now pitching,
Ronaldo Lopez, ready or not,
40.
in the game now after the
Ronaldo.
injury. This is his 3rd
Lopez.
time out this year. Next is the designated hitter, Ted Williams. Way inside.
Ball.
Tying run is at first here at the top of the 2nd. On the corner for a strike and a count 2-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something
Batting
that's
fifth,
been part
the
of his
first
career
baseman,
since day 1.
David
First and second,
Ortiz.
no outs. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. That one
1-0.
missing inside. First and second here, no outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Lopez fires. And that'll
That's the
load
ball.
the
Take your
bases.
base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So bases all loaded up. So stepping in for Boston, Wade Boggs. Golden opportunity right here. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Bases loaded, top of the 2nd. Next offering is in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
This to center field. Ozuna running hard. Nice grab on the run. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
And that one is inside ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Williams, the lead runner out at second. Ortiz over at first with one away. That's through there for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Two on, one out. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Nico Hoerner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Batting up, the second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Hoerner.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one outside. Yeah, the count 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that's way high. And the count is even, 2-2. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. Bregman settles under it. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. And we're back. And now it's going to be Marcell Ozuna. Clemens, a 6'4" righty. More than 300 wins in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Just missed.
1-1.
Bounce to third. Boggs. One up, one down.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 9.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's going to be Matt Olson. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right. And this guy's an exception. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. That one fouled off. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
The 1-0. And another ball. 1 out, the runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Hank makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the lineup flips over. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Nasty pitch right there. 0-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The 0-2. Next offering is outside. Olson stands at second with 2 gone. That's outside. It's 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. And he grounds one back up the middle. Slings to first. They get the out on Acuna. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Wagner.
Lopez back to work. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Hank Aaron. He's one of the best players in the game. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 outs, base is empty. Outside with a breaking ball.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And the next pitch is way outside. Hard ground ball, base knock. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And that one almost hit him. To the right side. To first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Chipper Jones next up for the Braves.
Chipper Jones.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the 3rd baseman, Eddie Matthews. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And now 1 and 2. And that one missing low. And that's downstairs and outside. David Justice getting on deck circle. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge. And the Braves go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And ball one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
So now here's the DH. Ted Williams walked his first time. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out, bases empty.
No, that's a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Outside.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ortiz batting for the second time, and that's strike
No
one.
balls, 1
2
strike.
down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the
No
count.
ball,
Sure, you've
2
got 4
strikes.
pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
On the
Foul ball.
ground, and foul ball. And that one
1-2.
missing inside, a sharp slider. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Sets him down looking, and he strikes out the side here in the 4th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Atlanta, bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta, David Justice. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ozuna takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one not close, and it's 2-2. And they'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Number 9, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Left field, Ramirez sizes this one up, brings it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Wade Boggs now.
Wade Boggs.
Liner snagged at first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Jason Varitek, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. The Braves leading by a run. And we're at the top of the 5th. Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That's inside, and that's ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's way outside. Counts full, 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line to left. Justice calls it in, and is 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico.
So here's Corner now. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball is outside. corner. A former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Just missed. Honus Wagner up next. There's a strike, 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Here's the pitch to Olson. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Inside, 1-2 to count. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Flied to right his first time. Ball 1 there. And there's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Acuna at the plate and takes high there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. this has been a treat to watch.
Ball.
Outside. Ball 2. And that one a little bit high.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a foul ball. That one clips the outside corner. 3-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the Braves 2 and the Red Sox 1.
This is my house. I'ma show you what I'm about. 'Cause ain't no doubt that I'm a rise now. Like a rocket, no way you can stop it. So you should just lie down and waste energy.
Pierce Johnson comes on now.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Pierce Johnson.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Honus Wagner. 0 for 2 in this one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Action in the pen down there. Joe Jimenez up and loosening in the pen. Neris getting loose as well. Late swing fouled off. This to third. Matthews zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The right fielder, number 44,
Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Manny.
So 2 down now,
Ramirez.
and here is Manny Ramirez. 1 for 2. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And the first offering is not close. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back as we
Leading
take a look
up
at how
for the
today's
Braves,
starting pitchers
the
have fared
shortstop,
so far.
Cruz.
Clemens back to work. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
There's the strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fires over to first. And they get the out on Jones.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
And now Eddie Matthews. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. That's not coming back. So he goes yard to left. It's 3-1.
This swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Justice in the box again, takes a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. That missed by a lot. And the count now even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Jimenez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Williams in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
You know, these Red Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around first, digging for 2 to second, and he's safe. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. And that one fouled off.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Olsen. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Wade Boggs digs in now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
0-1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swung on, belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 1 out, runner at second. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Varitek. And there's a ball. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. Fought off foul. Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Boggs at second with 2 down. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
And that's down and away.
1-0.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Outside low, and it's 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and
Now
he just
batting,
couldn't hold up the
number
swing.
9.
You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Number 9 up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. That one inside, and it's 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hank makes the grab, 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
2 down, bases empty.
Olsen.
Matt Olson next up for the Braves. And that misses. 1-0. Check swing, called strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hit in the air, center field. Mays has it sized up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Hector Neris into the game.
Number 53, Hector Neris.
Back to the top of the order. And the batter will be the shortstop, Honus Wagner. And that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oh, 2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
And next for the Red Sox, Hank Aaron. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
No.
That's to 3rd. He gets to it with a slide. To 1st. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. That one's in there. Strike 1. Neris, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bregman. He makes the grab, and that is that. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. They trail it 3-2.
Now pitching for the Red
Back
Sox.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Holt.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through
the
roof so far this
second
season.
baseman,
Here's Alex Bregman.
Bregman.
The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he gets Bregman. And now 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Acuna stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1.
Acuna punches one foul right side. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. That one is upstairs.
2-2.
Makes a sliding stop over to first, and they get the out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Red Sox 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. For 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so
The
really
designated
great
hitter,
job coming
Ben
through right there. It's got to feel
Williams.
good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Ted Williams.
Ball outside.
Fastball is outside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Way high with that one. 2-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Not even close there. And the count is 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
There goes Willie. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner on the go again. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Runner goes again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner on the move again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Runner goes again. Ball 4. He walked him. And that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
So digging in, David Ortiz. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Making a move at first on a pinch run, Pete Crow Armstrong. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Wade Boggs will hit next.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, one out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 1-1. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So they're down to their final out. And stepping in for Boston, Jason Varitek. Trying to deliver as the hero. So now a pinch hitter, Ozzie Smith.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't...